Hello out there again to everybody. I'm just posting a video right now at this moment, but I need to make this video in reaction to somebody who thought it was okay to call me un-American for questioning our government. I'm going to probably have his name put in at the credits at the end of this video because I will make sure that it has credits and a beginning, and his name will be put in the beginning. Or his, not his name, but his screen name. This 19-year-old gentleman thought that it would be okay to say that questioning the government is un-American and that anybody that does so should leave the country. I believe that that is very sad coming from a 19-year-old gentleman who hasn't had the time to grow. He hasn't had the time to have a family or be married with children. I myself am married and have children, and I have been through I don't know how much, countless things. I am sick and I'm disabled, and for somebody to tell me that I am un-American, to question my government for lying to this country, lying to their elderly people, lying to their young men and women overseas in Iraq, lying to everybody, not taking care of the people who helped on that tragic day, which I will not mention the date because it is bad enough that it is used as a fear tactic by the Republicans. It should never be used as any type of fear tactic whatsoever. It is bad enough when our government just shoves them aside and says, well, we're not going to give you any assistance even though you helped us on this day clean up this mess and pull these poor victims out from underneath the rubble. These people were volunteers, mind you, and they get no assistance, even though now they are suffering from cancer, lung diseases, and all sorts of numerous other diseases. And for some 19-year-old child to sit here and call me un-American for questioning my government and the way they treat us, the American people, with disdain and disrespect is disgusting and despicable. I question them because I have every right to, just like they have every right to not question them or sit there and do nothing and question the validity of me wanting to question my government. I believe that yes, our president should have been impeached. He should be on trial for war crimes right now. He is killed and is responsible for countless deaths, along with Dick Cheney and the rest of the cabinet. I don't care if you support Bush or not. That man is responsible for lying to the Congress, lying to the Senate, and lying to us. You can sit here and tell me, well, the intelligence community told us so. Well, half the intelligence community was telling them no, not to do this. It was inappropriate. One person was telling them so. The director of the CIA, William Tennant. I believe William's his first name. I'm not sure. But I know his last name is Tennant. So, if I have his first name wrong, I apologize. So, I think that you need to get your facts straight. And you should never, ever question somebody's ethics. You should never tell anybody that they're un-American. You do not have that right. As I do not have the right to tell you you are un-American for not questioning and still believing in this George Bush that you so love and believe in. I will not tell you are un-American for believing in this horrible man, because you aren't. You just don't see, and that is fine. He is a horrible dictator that needs to be gone. He called Saddam Hussein a horrible dictator, which he was. But now we have destabilized a whole Middle East. And this is our fault and our doing. It is not the young men and women's fault who are in the military. It is only the fault of George W. Bush, Dick Cheney, Donald Rumsfeld, Paul Wolfowitz, and the rest of the funny little Klansmen up there on the hill. I'm not calling them Klansmen because I think they're supremacists. I'm calling them Klansmen because I think they're hateful, despicable people who don't care about anybody but themselves and their wallets and their money. All they care about is their oil and the oil companies that support their wallet and their budget. So I think that it is not fitting for any American to call anybody else un-American for their beliefs. So thank you and goodbye.